every time I think these people can't get more degenerate and cause more problems, we now have the wicked actress Cynthia Erivo to playing Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar. Now, this is a degenerate play as it is, but casting a woman, a black woman in there just to make some virtue signal points and blaspheme against Christ is the absolute state of Hollywood. This is why we fight. This is what Wicked is doing. It was glorifying the witchcraft, glorifying that to women, and now they want to push their agenda further. It's mask off moment for Hollywood once more. And our ride never ends, my friends. A lot of people are going, oh, woke is dead, there's nothing else left. It's not. It is alive and well. These people are sick. They're still fighting hard for the culture, and we have to fight even harder. So please hit the like and subscribe button as we get into the news every single day here. And this is my Fandom Pulse Substack, everybody. I'm going to have this link in the description below. We have a lot of stories. I can't get to all of them on the YouTube channel. Hope you'll check it out as well. Thank you for being here. All right. A new report claims that Wicked actress Cynthia Erivo will play Jesus in an adaptation of the 1973 stage play Jesus Christ Superstar. Variety's Jazz Tankay reports Erivo will play Jesus and cites the woman's Instagram. However, Erivo's Instagram only notes she will star in Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl, does not indicate which individual she will play. Erivo also added on Instagram, just a little busy this summer, can't wait, bragging about this. She previously played Mary Magdalene in an all-female version of Jesus Christ Superstar back in the day, and that is a spot where, again, they already have done this. This has been going on. This is what they were doing it in 2020, an all-female version just to kind of screw up the narrative, and of course, blaspheme against Christ. That's what these women are all about every single time at the end of the day. And it's very interesting. I saw... if you guys ever watch Firefly, I saw a nice post on X about a character there, like if that TV show, a science fiction show, had a prostitute who, of course, they always have the prostitute as the wise person. And interestingly enough, historically, Mary Magdalene is known as, quote, the prostitute. Not the case in the Bible. But this is an aside story. So if you watched Firefly, you might have remembered that character, and she was shown as wise and, of course, trying to console the captain all the time. It's very interesting. Like, as a character, she actually urged the captain to sleep with a different prostitute, like, the whole time. Then he finally did, after she tempted him to do so, and then she lost it about that. And that's just kind of like how the Eve corruption story goes. And that's what these women do. They get in these women circles and start to try to corrupt the culture, try to corrupt the Bible, and of course present their evil worldly narrative in its place. That's exactly what I think we have going on here. Hopefully that was a fun aside for you guys. So Jesus Christ Superstar was originally written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, conceived as an album before it turned into a stage play, and it depicts the 7 days before Christ was crucified and is set to a number of rock songs. The stage play was eventually turned into a film in 1973, and of course the Catholic Agency said entertaining as musical theater, it can be seen as a sincere, if naive, effort to tell the story of Jesus in contemporary musical and ethical terms. Some scenes require a mature perspective. Catholic News Service classification of the theatrical version was all A3 adults, so this is the original version of this here. I always found it very tacky, personally. I never found it something that I really wanted to watch myself. Unfortunately, I have once, but that's enough. However, Tradition and Action decried it because it is very odd. It's got a bunch of blasphemy, as it says, irreverence, immodesty, and immorality, as it said. So this is a worldly Jesus to begin with, and of course now they are trying to make this into more of a worldly situation with this woman in the Wicked situation. Now, she's a piece of work. If you are not familiar with her, she is going out there, and she earlier said she wanted to play Storm in the Marvel MCU because of Wicked, and of course now she's got this huge platform from Wicked trying to push this. So she's trying to parlay this terrible film into something completely different, which is a celebrating DEI and wokeness targeting children at the end of the day, right? This is exactly what Wicked has always been set to do. This is the intention of it. Now, of course, going out to the Hollywood Bowl and doing a bastardization of Christ situation, you can see where the agenda is with Hollywood. This is the case every single time. It's still out there. It's still going strong. These people are still creating these things and celebrating their degeneracy all the way around. So Jack Posobiec wrote about it. The cast themselves explain it. It's a film celebrating DEI and wokeness, targeting children. The film adaptation of Wicked is not just a retelling of a beloved story, which is The Wizard of Oz. It's an explicit statement on diversity, identity, social justice as articulated by the cast themselves. He said, 1, racial identity and representation. So her stepping in the role of the Wicked Witch of the West here proudly showcases black representation in a lead role traditionally portrayed by white actors. And that's there. To that point, she told Rolling Stone, I hope it's a bit of a love letter to everyone who feels different, feels out of place. To all the black women who have walked into rooms and felt like they haven't been welcomed. To anyone who's walked into a room and felt like they haven't been welcomed. I'm really glad to be the conduit through which this character has been brought to the world. As you can see, that's it. Queer themes and representation also in it. Same sort of deal. It always ties in. It ties into wanting to destroy the Bible, wanting to destroy Christianity, and that's what the LGBTQ lifestyle is. That it is a worldly, hedonistic sacrifice of souls against truth is really the whole point here. The film embraces its queer theme more explicitly than ever. Both Erivo and the other cast members like Jonathan Bailey and Bowen Yang bring their own identities to their performances, making Wicked a film that celebrates queer narratives. The actors have openly discussed the film's queerness, highlighting how the history of Elphaba and Glinda can resonate with the LGBTQ plus community. The plus is for pedophile, and particularly through the themes of otherness beyond the love beyond societal norms. They've also got intersectionality in Wicked, social outcasting and discrimination, and then challenging binary morality. And that's exactly what she seems to be doing with doing something in terms of trying to play a Christ-like figure in a movie, right? Or in a stage play, rather, at Hollywood Bowl. When you go into that, you are quote, challenging the binary morality, and of course trying to subvert morality entirely, saying that anybody could have been Jesus Christ. Anybody could have been all this. And it's not the case. This is the one Son of God. And to depict him in such a manner is completely irreverent. It's completely blasphemous. And the intention of it is to actually destroy Christianity as a general. Sick stuff. But this is what I expect from Hollywood. I could see this coming out here. And yes, I wouldn't expect any different from this lady, because this is what she stood for this entire time. Yikes. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this, guys. Do you think that this is something that should be allowed by society at all? Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.